Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to look at more guitaristy stuff. This recommendation is from Buy Me a Coffee. Bennett wishes me to react some more Daltrey / Mark Knopfler and says about this Going Home Mark Knopfler's project where he invites a bunch of famous guitarists and to play the version of Wild Theme, Going Home from Local Hero. If you want to request reactions, Buy Me a Coffee link is down below as well. Bennett also challenges me to see how many names I can recognize in the video. So let's play a game. Let's try and name as many guitarists as I can. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. This is the Teen Cancer Trust. Teen Cancer America. Wow. Oh, there's names, so that's easier. I know Jeff Beck. Carrack, wow. I don't know, Keiji. Derek Trucks, I've heard the name. So beautiful. Steve Vai. McLaughlin. Huh. Gilmour. Oh! How you can immediately tell him apart. Zucchero. Mark. They're like voices. Mark. Carrack. Steve Cobb, I don't know. Joe Bonamassa, I know. Yeah. Sheryl Crow even. Ooh. Mind me if I join? Wow, so many names. Hank Marvin. Ringo. Steve Vai. Nile Rodgers. Oh! Bruce Springsteen. It's unreal. This is unreal. buddy guy. Sam Fender. Slash. That's insane, man. Let me pause here. It's a bit overwhelming, I must say. There's so many of them. It's like a soundscape, guitar sound wall sort of thing. But it's really interesting how you can tell them apart very easily, or at least the few I'm very familiar with. Like their sound, their signature vibrato, the tone they are presenting. It's sort of like a handwriting. It's a piece of wood, right? And your fingers. There's so many options how you can press it. How you kind of wiggle the string, how quickly. There's so many options how you plug it, how you set up your amplifier, what sort of effects you use, and how you mix it afterwards. There's so many variables that sometimes, we can replace some instruments with the MIDI, just pre-programmed instruments, but you lose all of the texture, all of that nuance and detail, and it takes life out of it, basically. That's what our ears are able to pick up on, like the little details. Before we finish this off, I actually saw this interview the other day where he talks about it a little bit, so let's take a look at it as well. So this is the BBC interview from April this year, and he actually talks about the going home right here.
On, hasn't it, through the decades, and it's still there now with this latest work that you're sharing with us this morning that includes a reworking of perhaps one of your most famous pieces of music. Tell us about that.
Oh, well, that was a lovely experience. That was just for the Teenage Cancer Trust and to share with Teen Cancer in America as well, which is was a nice sharing. And someone suggested that we do an instrumental version, a new instrumental version of Going Home from the Local Hero music soundtrack, and which we often used to finish the set with. And then it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I don't know.
Wow.
I'm not sure how it happened, but I think Mike Reed might have had something to do with it. There was definitely some mischievous people behind it all. But
well, look at these names and hear the music. I mean, you're in the middle, but surrounded by all these glamorous assistants.
That's what it feels like as well. When you listen to the original, it kind of keeps growing, and you think like, okay, so there'll be 5 really famous guitarists, and then it keeps expanding. There's more and more.
They were all fantastic. Everybody who played on it was ridiculously good, and there was one after the other, and I'd come in, and Bruce Springsteen would have sent a piece over from the States, and it would be. There was everybody would be on it. It started. Pete Townshend came through the door because with teen cancer and teenage cancer, obviously Roger Daltrey has spent his life involved with it, and Pete's been involved with it too. So he came through with a guitar and an amp and started. When Pete Townshend plays chords on your tune, they stay played. And he's one of my favorite guitar players. And then there was Eric Clapton came in, I think, the next day, and then there was David Gilmour, and they'd all played beautifully on the song. It was one after another, and I said to Guy, because Guy is a trained recording engineer. So, I mean, he's...
Guy who you work with
Yeah,
all the
Guy
time.
Fletcher, I'm sorry. Yeah, Guy Fletcher from Dire Straits. So we go back 40-odd years working together. Me and Gaius said, Gaius, because that's why I call him Gaius. I said, Gaius, this thing is going to be 20 miles long if we're not careful. And can you edit it? And, can you keep it?
I was going to say.
Bless him, he's a great editor, and he just kept working on it, and we might have had to double up some verses, but he did some great editing on it, and we managed to fit, I think, everybody in, and there was some inspired playing from people. And even Joe Brown, who, I remember seeing outside Newcastle, I remember seeing him in Newcastle City Hall when I was a little kid and just getting interested in rock and roll. And Joe plays a beautiful mandolin section on the tune, and he's still exactly the same. And it's unbelievable that Joe hasn't changed. I think music just keeps you young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so this is a part of the interview. I'll put it in the description as well, where he talks about this tune. And it's 10 minutes long, but it could have been half an hour easily, I believe. I was actually going to say, before he mentioned it, that it must have been super hard work for the sound engineer, for the editor, because how do you justify taking out Eric Clapton, taking out, piece of a solo of David Gilmour? How do you justify that, right? But they made it work. I think it sounds great. I haven't heard the mandolin. I actually have one mandolin right here. My dad is a mandolin player, so I love this instrument. Let's listen for it. Maybe I might have missed it, or maybe it's coming. Acoustic twang. Here we go. Lukather, wow! It's from Toto, right? Brian May, what? What? Bennett. Can't hear Brian there. Satriani. Oh! Tom Morello. I'm in awe. I don't know, Peter Frampton. John Bonamassa, yeah, Steve Vai. Oh, yeah. Go away, come on. Wow, look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. Like just how they left the end bit, you know, the stick sound and all that in the end, just to, you know, make it more casual. Wow, how did this happen? Like the density of skill in these 10 minutes. It's the greatest I've seen. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. Basically, the way I imagine it is like Mark started something, and with the help of his managers, they would send it all around and receive parts, brilliant parts from all of those players. And it's really unique. It's really impressive. I love Mark's attitude about it. It's like he doesn't even take much credit for it. He's like, it just had to sort of happen. I don't know how. I just started something. But it's his willingness to kind of go for it and to do the right thing, to take the leadership, which is really incredible and impressive about this. I knew quite a lot of them, I think. I forgot to count, but good, like at least 10 or 15 I knew the names or knew the players reasonably well. So I think that's pretty good, but there's still quite a few I should probably check out. By the way, some people complain about me playing with the songs, and I'm sorry about that, but this is just the way I enjoy music, interact with music. It's nothing disrespectful, but this is just the way I would do it at home anyways. I would listen to music, and my way to connect to it on an even deeper level is to kind of jam along. I'll try to do it tastefully, of course. I'm not going to ruin the experience, but some people complain about it, and I thought about it, and I thought, no, this is what I would do if I listen to music. This is how I connect to it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for recommendations. If you want to request a reaction, go to my Buy Me a Coffee website. Buy me a coffee, share your requests, and I'm going to slowly go through all of them. And please subscribe, check the merch. Just keep it funky on them, nice and colorful. Check them down below. I have mugs as well. See you in the next video. And until then, keep it funky. Woo!